everyone, Gifted Soul here, back for another pick a card reading. And this pick a card reading is going to be messages and guidance from your higher self. So basically things you probably already know, feelings you already have, just coming up more to the surface and you getting more clarity about those feelings, about your intuition, your higher self, meaning more so your spiritual side, where the universe and different angels and entities try to contact you and let you know certain things and have you to be aware about certain things around you or things that are coming up. Sometimes we ignore our higher selves. Sometimes we don't meditate and get to know our higher selves. Sometimes some of us don't even know we have one. So you always have a higher power within you. Everybody does. It's just that, you know, some people are more aware of it than others. And just some people don't know how to use that, but which is fine because I didn't know how either. And sometimes I still struggle to this day. Even us experts, we need help. We don't know everything. So, yeah. So take this as a learning experience if you like. It's basically really just a regular reading, except these messages are coming deep within from your higher self. Just general guidance, whatever wants to pop up. We are in the Mercury retrograde season, and I don't know about you guys, but it hit me earlier during the shadow period, before we actually got here. So yeah, but anyway, if you'd like, please subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you would like to see next. um, Thank you to those of you who have subscribed to me recently. It means a lot to me, as well as those of you who are returning subscribers. Um, yeah. So like, comment, share, subscribe, turn your bell on. That'll notify you whenever I post a new video or when I'm on a live stream. Now, for sometimes, or for some people, it doesn't work all the time. So sometimes you may just have to check YouTube directly, go to my channel and see. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to move these out of the way. The decks I'm using will be in the description box, as well as timestamps. The timestamps are not always pinned, but sometimes they are. They are in the description box regardless, even if they are pinned. So if they're not pinned, they're definitely going to be in the description box. Now, sometimes, depending on the length of the video, I may not have timestamps, but I try to include them for everyone. But let's get started on pile one. Let's see what your higher self has to share with you. So we have surrender your attachment to result. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So that is a message that I preach about a lot. I don't like to use the word preach, but we're going to call it what it is. To clients and just to people in general, when you are holding on to something, when you have your grip too tight on a certain outcome or a certain situation and putting all of your energy into it, when you have already done it and you're waiting for something to happen, you are going to sabotage. Your spirit says let go of your attachment to results and let go of trying to change an outcome that is meant for you, is what I feel to say. Because the outcome that you have here for whatever you have worked hard for, it's going to happen whether you want it to or not. So spirit says just allow that to happen. Okay. We have surrender your fear of intimacy. So intimacy is not always in the sexual or romantic sense, but it could be. It's more so about opening up and connecting with other people, being communicative and being able to express how you feel and hearing another person out as they hear you out. So it says you are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So yeah, this could be for some of you romance, and this could just be for a lot of you just generally having problems opening up to anybody. Surrender your desire to control people. Okay, so being over controlling can sabotage, so that word comes up again, can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So that goes back to this attachment, surrender attachment deal here, which is these two together is telling you to allow a situation some space. You know, not just with waiting on an outcome, but also like when you're dealing with certain people. I feel like some of you are trying to force somebody's emotions to come out. Maybe this somebody you're dealing with, whether it's a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, could even be your children. For some of you, you're forcing them to be open with you, um, with the controlling people here, and they're just not ready. So Spirit says to give them breathing room, allow them to come to you is what this is about for some of you. Okay, we have Loyal Heart 35. Um, so yeah, it looks like you're very um, you people can count on you is what I feel here. Um, people that maybe some of you are wondering if somebody is being loyal to you, whether it's a friendship or family member, whoever. Um, but I feel like this is more so about you being loyal to whatever goal that you have set, trying to, again, forcing people to connect, and for some of you, and then there's the attachment to results. I feel like you're very loyal with trying to get a certain outcome in a certain situation. Um, and Spirit wants you to let go. I feel this is current energy, not something coming up or whatever, but yeah, you guys are very, very loyal. And I get air sign energy here, more so Aquarius. Anytime I see purple, that's not even the color for that. That's more so intuition type of color. But for some reason, this is what I get here. Anytime I see color of the purple, dark lavender, bright, whatever kind of purple it is, I always tend to feel air sign energy, more so Aquarius. I don't know why. It's just always been a thing. We have 37. So some of you, now I do have clients that, or just people watching me that are older than me, and I feel like some of you are, not that it matters, but I don't know, Spirit is just bringing it up. Um, you have 37, never ending story. So this is whatever you're waiting on to happen. I feel like this is some type of strong investment into a connection with another person. Again, family member, friend, romance, whatever the case may be. Um, but just know that whatever you are going through with these people now, it's been a cycle for some of you, and it's going to continue if you continue to have this heart, this loyal heart that people kind of take advantage of. So Spirit does, I feel like, to say the breathing room message there. Give yourself breathing room from this person, from this connection. This isn't a love reading, but some love messages can come up, or just people in general. But that's what I feel to say there. Give yourself breathing room from not only the results you're waiting for, but also from this situation, because it is going to continue. So if you're not ready to put your foot down, Spirit says it may be time for you to kind of push them out of your energy just a little bit for a little while. So not necessarily permanently, but anyway, I was saying the age thing, 35 to 37. I feel like some of you that are watching this and have picked this pile, you are in your mid to late 30s. It doesn't necessarily matter, but sometimes the numbers do kind of um, and if you are not 35 to 37, this could be about, maybe these messages will start to matter more when you are that age, possibly, because Spirit wants me to bring these numbers up. And these could also mean other things, so prioritize. So the things you are focusing on, they're not really priorities. Whatever you are waiting for results on, you just need to wait for it to happen and really put other things in order that matter more. So it says prioritize, and this comes from Archangel Metatron, who is like very spiritual. All of them, all the archangels are spiritual, but this one is helping you with your spiritual side, helping you being more organized. It says focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So yeah, so it looks like you need to prioritize. It's like, and I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody or in some type of relationship where You put a lot of things before this person, or they may put a lot of things before you, and it's kind of hard. Because of that, you don't open up, or they don't. Either or. Life review. So these go hand in hand. Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So, life review, prioritize it, to me kind of mean just about the same thing here. Um, life review is about you reevaluating your life, putting things in order, and seeing what fits for you. And it seems like you're putting that on the back burner because of somebody else's feelings here. Um, so Spirit says, for some of you, this is about you being there for somebody constantly with the loyal heart, but not giving enough time and attention to your own life aside from this person's energy. So your higher self is wanting you to be more loyal to yourself. Yes, you can be loyal to another person, a friend, whatever the case is, but you cannot forget about your own life. We do still have our separate lives in separate individual, you know, characteristics. We don't become one completely in any type of friendship, relationship, whatever. We still are our own person. And I think a lot of people forget that. So we have the angel Yvonne, who says you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by by angels. So looks like you have maybe some pets, cats, dogs, whatever the case, gerbils, anything that may have passed on that are watching out for you, helping you in your life and holding your hand, being loyal to you, that companion to you, even though you may not see them physically. Some of you may connect with animals here that are still in the physical world. Others of you um, may need to pay attention to some messages that just even random animals, even if you don't have a pet, these are animals that are going to be sending you messages, like birds, cats, just dogs, just like any animal just roaming the street may find you. And if you start to see a cat or something roam around you a lot, or a dog, whatever the case is, they are trying to communicate something to you, and they are from a distance watching over you. So we have Chantel, and it says new romance is intimate, either with a newcomer or through reignited. I don't know why I was about to say it the other way. Reignited passion in your existent relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. So this goes back to surrender your fear of intimacy. Um, So this doesn't always mean a new partner. Now sometimes, or like in the love sense, it could be a partnership of two, whether like a work partnership, uh, just new people in general, or again, just maybe a new side of somebody that you're already dealing with in your life is coming. Um, I feel like for some of you, that's the case here, where a new side of somebody you already are close with is coming up that is going to be very beneficial for you. They're going to be a lot more loyal. I feel like they're also going to help you prioritize and help you be more comfortable with communicating. So we have perfect timing. So back to attachment to results. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So with perfect timing and the surrender your attachment to results, it's not even just the results you're waiting for, because it's like I feel like a lot of you already know what's going to happen. It's that you're waiting for the timing. You're rushing for the timing. The Spirit says things are going to happen in Spirit's timing, the universe's timing, not your ego's timing. So just allow things to happen when they are supposed to. So innocence. So beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork or perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may intrude your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. We have forgiveness. Okay. So this may be why you're having trouble connecting with people, because people in your past let you down. But I do feel like you have always had a lot of forgiveness in your heart, and you're kind of trying to not be so forgiving now. Let's see. New beginnings. So innocence, the innocence reminds me of the Fool card. And the Fool is new beginnings. It is adventurous. It is risk. It is things, just having fun sometimes. So it looks like you guys just know that this, where you've had all this needing to forgive in your life and this forgiveness in your heart, Spirit says that there is something new coming to you. Like it says, a new partner. Doesn't even have to be a new partner. It could be a new passion that is coming to you, or reignited passion with something that you used to love to do is going to come back to you. And it's going to allow for a new beginning and allow for you not to be scared of connecting and doing what you would like to do. So we have beyond the mind, the heart beats. Okay, and then we have new birth, guarded vigilante. I know I'm saying that wrong, but so like I said, something new is coming, number 24. Some of you could be 21 to 24. I don't know why the ages are really prominent in this reading, but doesn't have to be, by the way. But so it looks like I do feel maybe like a spiritual awakening. I feel like that has already happened for some of you, but it's going to come up as well if you haven't already experienced it, where it's going to allow for new ideas, new creativity, new passion to come out. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. I feel like that is your mind acting as a shield, Spirit wants me to say. It wants you to find a safe place, because your mind, can get kind of frustrated with a lot of things. But what we fail to realize is that we are still a person. Our heart still beats, even if we are, overthinking about something. So this is about some of you overthinking. But yeah, new things, new challenges, new beginnings are coming your way. So don't overanalyze. Again, don't be attached to results. And just allow for things to happen. So that is for pile 1. I wish you love and light, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile 2. So if you would like to get more information about what this is about, I do encourage you guys to watch the introduction, in which I'm talking about what this reading entails. It's higher self. So surrender to spirit. It says, once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So this kind of reminds me of the first card that popped up in pile 1. So if you would like to go look at that, I would encourage you to do so. And this is about you letting the divine handle the rest of something for you. You've already done majority of the work. So let go of the results. Let go of certain outcomes. Just allow for things to happen as they should, when they should, and again, just let spirit handle it. Surrender to inner peace. So it looks like you guys need to do a lot of meditation to connect with your higher selves here. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Surrender to intuition. Looks like you guys are very, very spiritual, very, very in tune. it says, tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So it looks like you have spirit, you have your intuition, you're very psychically inclined. Some of you, I feel like, already do meditate on a daily basis, but some of you really do need to start doing this if you haven't already. We have, wow, peace, number 23. So Spirit says to be able to live in peace, by not feeling like you have to respond to everything. This is a message I get sometimes with this card. And some of you, this is just further confirmation to find a sacred space to meditate, to be still. Or just do things that make you feel calm. So we have Y here, number 31, and this could be, maybe you have a lot of questions as to, maybe you have this question to a lot of things that has happened in your life, or maybe sometimes Spirit wants you to ask yourself why you want certain things or why you want certain things to happen in your life. So it looks like you need to communicate with even your inner self, some soul reflection, soul searching. Don't know why I couldn't say that, but yeah. Let's see. You know what to do. Yep, you already do with that intuition there. You're just not using it accordingly. So Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So some of you are wondering how to treat a certain situation. It is calling for some type of action. And which you already know what to do, but you're just not doing it. So it's inner knowledge and your intuition that you definitely need to pay attention to. It is at its all-time high for you guys right now. So definitely do allow for your intuition to help you in certain situations. Let's see. Overcoming difficulties. Doing so will help you overcome these difficulties. It says, Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So also, those of you who have had questions on why certain things are happening, it is because they are helping you move past these things that are very challenging for you. So we have Daniel. I am the angel of marriage, and I'm assisting you right now. So some of you could be married. Some of you could be wondering when you're going to get married, why you aren't married, whatever the case is. And Daniel here is here to remind you that you're being guided right now by them. They're assisting you. And even your relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, does not have to be marriage. Again, like I said, in Power 1 could always be some type of partnership of two. You are being helped right now, so don't feel like you are by yourself. Some of you may even be possibly going through divorce or something like that, or maybe your relationship is getting close to where it may have to end, but Spirit says that they are assisting you, and whatever happens is going to happen for your highest good. So we have Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication in the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. One of your insecurities, I feel like, is some type of relationship isn't the way you want it to be. And I feel like you have a problem communicating this to the other person. This could be your boss, a colleague, a family member, or lover, friend, whoever. But your life purpose, it looks like it involves some type of communication, public speaking, or something. But Spirit says don't allow certain attributes, personality traits to hold you back. That is, okay. So that is joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to track and create your present and future moments at their highest possible level. And then we have reward yourself. Being told to say if you want a certain situation to change, you have to do something about it and not complain. So it says, reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So I feel like there's a one-sided type of connection here. Could even be with spirit. For some of you, it's not with another person. It's with, like, spirit, where they're trying to help you and you may be ignoring them. So that may be why spirit keeps coming up. They're trying to get your attention. Your intuition popped up. Spirit popped up. You're wondering why you're not getting what you need to get in your life and getting things to happen the way you want them to happen. It's because you're not listening to these people. You're not listening to spirit. You're not listening to your higher self. Leadership, 81. So yeah, it looks like you are meant to lead. Like it says, your life purpose involving communication in the arts. I feel like you are meant to lead with this. I feel like some type of therapeutic communication. So some of you could either be thinking about being some type of therapist or even a psychic advisor. Sometimes people do treat psychic advisors as therapists, which I do not recommend for people to do, by the way. But sometimes it can help people. So I feel like life coaching is something for you. Something that involves you to be the head of something. Okay, physical activity. So it looks like some of you need to, or maybe you already are working a lot with exercising, doing some fitness, or physical activity. Now, sometimes it could be revolving around sexual intercourse, but not all the time, obviously. But purple is back up here again, and that is intuition colors as well. I feel like to say don't overwork yourself with this here. I'm being also told to tell you that your intuition is very active right now. It's like a muscle right now. A muscle that will grow weak if you don't use it. Because you're very, 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 very intuitive. But, we have trust yourself, 31. And going beyond normal. So doing some risk, doing something outside of your comfort zone. And then just trusting yourself to be able to get things done and to be able to find all the answers, and also trusting your intuition, trusting spirit, because that will allow for some type of award to come when you are just trusting. Not just everybody, but yourself mostly. And just knowing that, like, I feel like a light bulb is going to go off. You see this light bulb here? It's gold. I feel like a light bulb is going to go off in a lot of your heads because of these intuitive messages you are getting. But you do have to listen. You can't just get the messages and do nothing with them. You do have to listen. Trust yourself to take a risk is the last thing I'm being told to tell you guys. So that is for pile 2, higher self messages and guidance. I hope this made sense to you guys. I wish you love and light. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Welcome to those who have picked pile 3. So if you'd like to know more about what this reading is about, please tune in to the introduction, which I will be talking about what the reading entails. So let's see. Higher self, surrender comparisons to other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So it looks like you guys definitely need to be comfortable with being your own unique person. And I feel like this is also to tell you that sometimes we work at a slower pace than others, and that's okay. So Spirit says because they're up and about, that doesn't mean they're even doing well, and that doesn't mean that you need to be in that same space. We have to work differently. We have to get to where we want to be at different timing. And again, like I always say, if you're rushing something to happen, it's not going to, the finished product isn't going to be what you want it to be. So allow things to happen in perfect timing. Allow things for your journey to be different. It doesn't need to be the same as other people. So don't compare yourself constantly to other people. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. So it looks like your higher self is sending you messages through your body. They're sending you wisdom to let you guys, to inform you guys of different energies that are not good to be mixed with your own energy. So Spirit says pay attention to that. And then we have surrender your addiction. So it looks like maybe, okay, it says, whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. I feel like you guys, some of you are addicted to comparing yourselves with other people. And some of you are, it's not even addictions. It doesn't necessarily have to be addictions, but Spirit just wants you to focus on these things in moderation. I feel like you're addicted to overthinking. I feel like you are addicted to not even any of these things. Possibly could be for some of you, but I feel like some of you are addicted to for some of you, toxic relationships. I don't know why Spirit is bringing that up, but no, because a lot of women or just people in general, they like the bad girl. They like the bad boy. Um, but I feel like you have an addiction trying to find somebody exactly like you. Um, whether it's a friend or a lover, you're trying to find somebody that matches you 100%, and that's not possible. Yes, you can have a lot in common with somebody, but odds are even twins are a lot different from each other. So I don't know, there's a lot of different messages coming up here. So orphans, number 5, feeling so I feel like so I guess this is why this came up when I said that you guys, some of you may be addicted to trying to find somebody exactly like you. You feel alone because of that. You feel alone because there's somebody in your life right now that you do not have a lot in common with, and you're trying to find these attributes within them that you have within yourself. But Spirit says it's okay to be different from people. That's the main message here. And some of you may feel left out of something also. This doesn't necessarily mean you're literally an orphan or anything like that. Could be, but for some people, most people, it is just about you feeling left out, feeling like you don't fit in somewhere. So yeah, that makes sense with comparing yourself to other people here. Because you feel like you're not on the same wavelength as someone. Okay. All that glitters. So it looks like this is just repeated messages here so far. So it says all that glitters, which is one of my favorite cards in this deck. It's actually my top favorite card in this deck. Wisdom of the Oracle, created by Colette Baron Reed. But it talks about not choosing things because of what they look like on the outside. All that glitters isn't gold. The grass isn't greener always on the other side. That type of thing. So it looks like you're trying to some of you are trying to change something or someone to your liking, somebody to mirror you. And Spirit says not to do that. But this is also not choosing something or somebody because it looks good. Because just because it looks good, it doesn't mean it's always good for you. Leadership. So leadership was talked about in pile 2, I want to say. I'm not sure. It could be pile 1. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel also came up in pile 2 as well. It was different cards, which is weird. Well, it was Gabriel, I think. I think they're different. But it is time for you to assume your leadership power, position, and lovingly guide others. So you are meant to guide, not compare, is what Spirit is telling me. So guiding other people to be themselves. I don't know is what I'm being told to say. So crystal clear intention, Archangel Michael, who is all about stability, security. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So I feel like Spirit is saying with this here and this here to take responsibility for what you are wanting. Don't dumb it down just because you feel like it's too much to ask for. And just have faith about whatever is coming. Ray, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. So you guys are meant to go on some type of retreat. Not even just going out of town, just even going down the street to get your hair done, or getting your nails done, or maybe going to go test drive that car you want to buy, or even if you're not buying it, just test drive it. Focus on service. So like I said, you're meant to lead and guide someone, guiding others into being themselves. Focus on service. And I feel like a lot of you, for some reason, Spirit is saying that you're going to be adopting. It could be an animal. If you haven't already, some of you, not all of you, you're going to be adopting an animal or a kid or something. Taking over something that somebody doesn't want anymore. Not in a bad way. Adoption is not always somebody not wanting them. Adoption sometimes is people either a lot of different situations, and most of the time it's just a situation where the person can no longer take care of that animal or that person. So yeah, it says your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. See only love. So instead of trying to change somebody to be back like to be like you, appreciate what they already are and see things. Just see it with love. See them with love. It's not that you don't love people. It's just that, again, a lot of you are struggling. You have this addiction to try to find somebody exactly on your 100% wavelength, whether relationship, best friend, whatever the case is. And I'm just here to tell you that that's not possible. You are not always going to, you're not going to be exactly like somebody. Like, yes, you can have a lot of common with somebody, but you're never going to be like we have everything in common. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings out healing and undreamed of ways. Patience. So it looks like you guys need to work on patience with other people, patience with your body, I feel. Yeah. Maybe you guys are already in a leadership position where you have to give or you are having to guide others and help others, whether you're training somebody or something, or whatever the case is. But Spirit says to have patience with that, or just generally have patience in your life. Happy ending. So Spirit says with patience comes a happy ending. Yeah. Taking this advice will lead you to a happy ending, I feel. Let's see. Whoops. Inner trust. So pile 2 talks about trusting yourself. So here we are again. So pile 2 may be a lot like this one. So if you guys would want to head over there and watch that, I do think it would help. So I do encourage you for that. And then also there's a number 2. There's 2 on patience, and there's 2 on inner trust. And the funny thing about it is that inner trust was in pile 2. So it looks like you guys may be guided to watch that. I just got confused. Okay, so we are on pile 3. I don't know why I just got against the grain, number 4. This is one of my favorite cards. It does have a little bit of nudity, but I mean, we should be able to handle it. So yeah, just trusting yourself, trusting in the process, trusting inner knowledge. Against the grain also talks about not fitting in. So it looks like you, that's why you compare yourself to other people a lot. You don't feel like anybody understands you. So this wants you to trust that there are people that have things coming with you, but don't try to have somebody to have every single thing in common with you. Against the grain goes back to orphans here. Yeah. Feeling like your back is against the wall, feeling like you're by yourself, and again, you just don't fit in. But there is a happy ending coming. You just need to have patience and knowing that you can find somebody meant for you, whether it's love related, whether you're just looking for a friend, or whatever the case is. But yeah, that is for pile 3. I thank you guys for tuning in and for watching. Please do like, comment, share, subscribe. I wish you guys love and light. I will see you guys in the next one. Before you click off, if you are interested in the Sacred Rebels deck, which is this here, I am trying to become an Amazon affiliate, so I will have the link to this deck where I purchased it. If you buy this deck using my links or whatever the case is, last I checked, you can get this deck for $18.45. I will possibly start getting a small commission for that, so help your girl out. This is my full-time career, but I mean, only get it if you're interested in it. But yes, I am working on that. So yeah, I wish you guys love and light, and I'll see you in the next one.